Fala galera, eu sou o Cauê Paciorni, que está começando mais um Cauê Entrevista. Hoje eu tô aqui com ele, surfista, cantor, compositor, Ziggy Alberts. So, hey guy, how are you? Thanks for having me.
An absolute pleasure.
So I want to start talking about your relation with the music and nature. Can you tell me how did it started?
Yes, so before I even began music, I was definitely already really active. I think that my upbringing I don't know how to say this in Portuguese, but I was homeschooled. So I was in my junior, like when
Uh-huh.
I was pequeno.
We'll put the subtitles for the audience.
Please,
Okay.
yeah. And so in every funny example, I was like climbing trees, surfing,
Mm-hmm.
doing some school, but that was like my upbringing in the skate park,
Mm-hmm.
surf comp. So active, and when it came to music, I guess this was like the situation that I could speak about.
Mm-hmm.
And then at first I was just going to play shows where there was surf.
Yeah.
That was my priority.
Uh-huh.
And then, of course, your priority changes, and I spend a lot of time in the city,
Mm-hmm.
which I love because you get inspiration from the people too
Yeah.
and the society. And I feel now, 10 years in, I feel now my music is also creating some really good opportunity for surfing.
Yeah.
Now I'm starting to get some opportunity for surf trips and things that are because of my music. So it's a nice full circle.
Uh-huh. That one thing that I'd like to know. Do you still have time to surf while you are on tour?
On tour, not as much, but
Uh-huh.
it's not pragmatic
Mm-hmm.
like these days, because with how much with all the gear for the show, because today you see me with just one guitar, but usually there's like, I mean, in this small setup we still take four guitars, so we can have different tunings and different
Yeah, got it.
dynamic.
Uh-huh.
And so now when it's for a surf trip, I swap my other gear and I put my board bag, and that's just more practical. It's good. It's like
Yeah. And did you have time to do some surfing here in Brazil?
not yet,
Yeah,
not
you
ever.
should. I'm asking this because I'm from Santos. It's a city, and it's a beach here in São
Yeah.
Paulo. And at the beginning, sometimes I had a dream to be a surfer. I'm gonna show you a
Yes.
picture. I'm gonna show the picture here. This is me.
No way.
Yeah. This is me trying to surf when I was younger, but I wasn't. I didn't went to surf. I was part of the Brazilian national team for swimming, and now I'm
Wow.
here with you talking about music. So that's why I wanted to start talking about this. That this is me at the beach in
amazing.
Santos. But you have some really good
there's
places to surf here.
amazing
You should
waves.
go here.
There's amazing waves, and you guys have like, there's like, although I'm not sure if it's controversial, but there is the Boa Vista private wave pool here. That's one of the best wave pools in the world. So like, obviously the surf culture is really big. You guys have many great champions.
Yeah.
And
The Brazilian storm is coming very.
absolutely. This last 20 years, it's been like really incredible. So I think, and you guys have you have Jaeger Dora. Yeah, and he's going really good in the WSL.
Yeah.
These days. So
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for the Olympics in 3 years.
Yeah, of
LA
course.
2028 is gonna be awesome for us. So that was the introduction.
Yes.
So I'd like to know now about how was to do your new album, New Love. How was that? How was the process?
It was really amazing because it was a great flow. I think our goal was to make a really great flow for the album, the experience. And so I was living, imagine like it's like a fairy tale, it's like a little river. On the high tide, the sea comes into the river, so it's clean. Swimming the river on the other side, like just that far away, the ocean, taking a coffee at the cute little local spot, making the records, surfing.
Great.
It was a really, and I think that brought a really good energy for
Nice.
the album.
What's the main message that you wanna send with this album?
Believe, like, if you fall down, stand back up.
Great.
Yeah,
Great.
I think that's the main message for me.
Great. And another thing, talking about your songs, where do you think the love goes?
I think
There is a track. Where does the love go?
Yes.
So
Listen to it now.
yeah.
Link in bio. Yeah, I think this question. I remember when I started writing the song. I remember where I was, and I think the question is like, where does the love go when it's not us? I think it disappears, and in the sense that I think we've got to be responsible. We've got to be as responsible as we can, which is not easy. I'm not always feeling full of love, and sometimes you're tired, and sometimes you have heaps of other emotions too. But I think that it's like a question in the song to say like, it's in Buddhism they say like, if you don't be the Buddha, who will be the Buddha? It's like, if each of us don't find that, then who will be? And I think that like, there's also another way to say this, like, I can't make a difference, said 1 billion people.
Okay.
You know, and so like that's I believe in like individual responsibility, because we can like because it's really positive responsibility, because I really believe each person who takes the responsibility to make, and I fail all the time, but like you fail, dust off, and you go again.
That's great. Yeah. That's pretty cool to hear that, man. Cool. And I have another question that's not for your recent album, but it's from an old album. It's about Disney. Do you like Disney? You were a Disney adult? Because I want to know if Pocahontas is your favorite character.
Well, this is, I don't know if I've ever said this in front of Lisa, but there's a great, we say like meme.
Yeah.
And it's like all the men marry something between their like favorite Disney character and their mother, the combination.
Yeah.
And so, have you heard that before?
I've never heard that.
It's true, right? It's pretty much like, it's like, you know. And so yes, I think exactly, you know, of the Pocahontas, and if I think of Pocahontas and you know, and my mum's beautiful brunette lady, and we even had this beautiful, it's a like an American Indian picture with the writing about, it's like an old thing saying, only once we cut all the trees down, only once we drain all the water, can we see we don't eat money. And this was always in my house. If I think about it now, this was always in the house when I was little, and still is there today.
And you grew up with this in your house?
You know, and so yeah, and so I think now if we speak now, I can see that was in my subconscious a long time.
Wow, that's great, man. And if you have to choose one song to listen every day for the rest of your life, which song would you choose? Like on repeat? Can be yours or someone that you admire and your reference. Which one would you choose?
It's a really good question. I think I'd have to pick it'd have to be The Only Love or Keep Your Head Up, both of the Ben Howard songs. Maybe Keep Your Head Up, Ben Howard, because it's really hopeful. If I had to choose one,
Great.
I play that song a lot still.
That's great, man. That's great. So thank you so much for your time. That's a pleasure to have you here. And that's all, guys. See you. I want to invite you for a surf trip, all right? Okay. Let's do that.
Let's do it. Let's do it. You can teach me some more swimming, because believe it or not,
cool. Let's do that.
I surf a lot, but if you were a swimming professional, then you can teach me some swimming.
That's great. Let's do that. And do a nice playlist for us.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks, man.
Unreal. Thanks.